Well, Dean, job done. A good night overall, and your team were worthy winners this evening, weren't they?
Yeah, I thought it was a good night under the lights again at Villa Park. There's something about when the lights are on here and you get an atmosphere like that. The supporters have been tremendous, and we gave them something to certainly cheer about and smile about today. I thought first half especially our domination of the ball and the ball speed that we used really well. And then I think when a team are chasing the ball as much as Newcastle were in the first half, you get frustrated. And with players like Jack Grealish running at you, you give fouls away. And fortunately for us, we've got a wand of a left foot with Conor Hurihan. It was a great free kick. I see that regularly in training, and then a super delivery for Ghazi's goal as well. So really pleased with the performance from the players tonight. Disappointed probably with the first 10 minutes of the second half, but that's the reason why we bring people like Tom Heaton to the football club. He understands the Premier League. He's an experienced player. He's a leader. And when he hasn't been doing an awful lot, his concentration he's tested with and he made a really good save from Maximin at the start of the second half. And because 2-0 can be a funny scoreline, if that goes in, it makes it a little bit nervy. But I thought after that 10-minute period, we saw the game out really well.
I suppose Connor's contribution was the match clinching one, wasn't it? In many ways, and he deserved that ovation when he came off, didn't he? For his display.
He certainly did, and that's probably one of the reasons why I brought him off at that period as well, because he deserved that round of applause. Such was his performance. He's been disappointed and annoyed that I took him out of the team after the Brighton game. I gave him my reasons, and he didn't like them, but he understood as well, which is what a good squad player, a good team player does. We went to Manchester City. I felt that we wouldn't have much of the ball. Connor's a player who can score goals, and he's proven that in every league he's played in, and he'll continue to do that because he certainly works hard. And a great performance today, and one that he can take a lot of pride from as well.
And great to see Jack back in his happy place tonight.
Yeah, it certainly is. He loves it out there at Villa Park. He's grew up a supporter, and I can only imagine what it feels like playing there. That was obviously my dream, but I weren't good enough to play for Aston Villa. But I'm fortunate to be the head coach here. But Jack, that's his happy place out there, and I think he's already told the press that he prefers playing as an 8, but he can play in a number of positions. And I just think with the balance of our team at the moment, playing in the wide left area helps us and suits him at the moment. And there'll be times when he'll go back and play as an 8 as well.
He and Connor and Anwar, they get the headlines tonight, don't they? But you've already mentioned Tom Heaton. Also, how about Ezri Konsa, the way he slotted in the absence of Bjorn Engels alongside Tyrone Mings?
Yeah, I said after the Wolves game that he was probably one of our bright sparks in that game and that performance, and he deserved to keep his place. Bjorn's trained the last 3 days, but I didn't want to throw him straight back in, because he's still got a little bit of pain. And as I say, Ezri done enough to keep that shirt as well, and showed a really accomplished performance tonight. And let's not forget Joel Linton up front for them cost 38 million, I think it was. So to play as well as he did shows what a signing he could be for us.
These points in the Premier League, Dean, they're so hard fought, aren't they? The 3 just feel so good. I know it's a Monday night, so you can't dwell on it now, can you?
No, you can't. We can just go and prepare for the next game now. It was great watching the game yesterday, Sheffield United, Manchester United, and knowing that we'll play Manchester United next week. But as I say, from 5th down in this league, there's only Burnley that have won 5 and everybody else has won 4s. And it was important that we got the win tonight. I think our performances feel like we should have more points than we've actually got. But what it does, it closes that gap between us and a lot of teams above us now. And I think from 5th down, you win a couple of games and you can be in the top 10, and you lose a couple of games and you're in the bottom 5. It's that tight. So we've got to make sure that our performances are consistent, and we do that, we'll get wins.
I can feel your voice might be going, so we'll leave it there. But a massive week to come. Well done tonight.
Thank you very much.